Welcome back, class. This video is going to discuss today's entrance ticket questions and answers, so please make sure you pay close attention so you know how to complete today's assignment. So your first word or your first question is, what is a subject? And a subject is the main idea or object in an artwork. Now, we are looking at two self-portraits, and the subject or the main idea is the likeness of the people. It is the portrait of both of these artists. So it's just important to discuss this because we want to make sure that your likeness, your drawing, your portrait remains the main idea and object as you continue to fill the background and add color. So again, subject is a main idea or object in an artwork. I'm going to move on to the next slide here. So the follow-up question for subject is, how does the size of your self-portrait affect its importance as the main subject? So what that means is the subject is really any person, object, or thing in your artwork. So your self-portrait, you are the main subject. You're the most important subject in the artwork. But what if your portrait was too small? What if you were really tiny, you did not draw your portrait to scale? What would that do to your self-portrait as the main subject? It would essentially no longer make you the main subject. It would make something else, like in this example here, this fish, or even this looks like the sculpture of someone playing the flute. That becomes the main, or those become the main subjects, and then the portrait does not. So on the image on the right, you can see the portrait is much larger and is much more obvious as the main subject, because with the main subject, it's the object that your eye goes to the most, because it usually demands the most space and demands all your attention. So make sure that your self-portrait is the right size so it continues to be the main subject, because if it were too small, one of the other background details or objects would become the main subject in its place. All right, so that concludes this video discussing subject, and please make sure you hop over to today's entrance ticket and complete both of these questions by putting in the right answers. And once you're done your entrance ticket, please just continue to chip away at your portrait by adding color using pastels. As you are adding color, please make sure you're paying close attention to your craftsmanship by using solid colors and planning each space of your image carefully and with thought and care. All right, I look forward to seeing your projects and how they're coming along, and we are that much closer to finishing our unit, and I look forward to seeing the completed projects in just a few days. All right, bye everyone.